They will not even have any idea what they are unraveling. And they will have no idea what kind of truth they are asking for. But when you start to hear and see those signs, truth, 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 then know that big things are coming. Because what you call for, you will get. And it is humanity's destiny to see reality with new eyes. It is your goal and plan as a people to awaken yourselves to new inner power. Something that you can count on this summer. Well, one thing you can count on is chaos. But you can also count on a personal level is a deep enhancement and awakening of your inner knowing and your psychic abilities. As things rock and rumble, it has an effect on your body. And what has been missing in your human experience is your psychic intelligence, your ability to be resourceful from within, not to go on buttons and to surf Oogles and Googles and things like this. There's no knowledge there. What good does it do you? As we said recently, button pushers, what they know how to do is push buttons. Now, our vehicle gave you a little sort of cliffhanger there at the end of her talk, and she said, we'll have the P's take it up. And she said there's possibility of the electronics frying. And we have been suggesting for a number of years now that at some point, and we have, let's say, focused it more in 2011, that there is great potential that as co-creators and working with the sun, that the sun completely and totally melts down all of your satellite systems. We have said for years and years and years that this is a possibility. What we've suggested is that when the internet goes down, the inner net will come on. You understand? Why? Because your internet, as convenient as it is, and as much as you have enhanced yourselves, it is simply something that has been built in the outside world to show you the capabilities of your own, let's say, neurology, of your own inner workings. And at some point, in order to really get who you are, things that you depend on in the outside world will disappear. Do not panic. We are letting you know that as things fall away, they make room for many other things to be born. We'll also say to you, to just stay this out now, there are powerful cabals around the planet, and they have made much mischief over long periods of time. And they have some very drastic plans in store for the summer. They are few, and you are many. The sun is activating humanity to awaken not to violence, not to reactive demonstrations, but to awaken into the revolution of mind. And all revolutions have those who set the way, who show the way. And even if you speak to no one about what you are doing, your inner world makes a frequency. And that frequency adds to all the other people who are building the revolution of mind from within to claim their power to know things. Why is it important to know things? Well, obviously, if you are going to get in your car and go somewhere, you need to know how to get there, yes? Yes? You don't just pull out of the driveway and say, well, I'll drive around for a while and hope I find it. You have a destination. You either know how to get there or you get a map out or something and you do it. Well, we are saying that you need to know on this inner psychic level so that you can plot a future, so that you know where you're going. Your ancestors had far more multidimensional wisdom than you do, and they were far more naturally accepting of their psychic abilities. Until, of course, the programs of the great Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church, started sweeping through and wiping out, let's say, indigenous knowledge, stealing information, and eventually killing many men and women who did not go through the priests of the church to get in touch with, quote, the other world. They had direct access to the other world, which was a great threat to religion. And look what's happening to the Roman Catholic Church now, yes? They will never recover from this. There is no recovery. It's finished. There's no recovery for your government in the United States. It is rotten and perverted to the core. So shocking that you would be appalled. We will not go into detail, but it is not good. Your financial systems are corrupt to the core. There are good people out there, but they are not in positions of power. You have collectively built a monstrous power machine that runs your lives, that makes decisions for you. You have become a nanny world, depending upon someone to pay you, someone to give you this entitlement and all these programs, and all it's done is create people who are stealing from others. There's a lot of deceit that's going on in your world. This is not good. In symbolic terms, when the volcano blew in April, we said, symbolically speaking, what does this mean? No clarity, can't see. Things are all messed up, gridlock. As the Pope started, or the Catholic Church started with their denials and defensiveness and all kinds of excuses about whatnot here with the abuse of children. And that's only the mild end of it. But you would be shocked. You would be shocked at what goes on behind the scenes, the level of depravity. We say these things to you so that you will understand why the dismantling will occur. That underneath it is all dark. And we remind you so that you can keep yourself on course and understand that you are here to know these things, not to judge them. In many cases, not even to do anything about them, but to know. To know what people have created, what their trauma and inner wounds are. And remember, these things have been going on a long time, and you have all lived again and again and again and again and again. And this summer, many of your timeline memories will open. You will be drawn to places, or you will be checking out the news there, or you will feel strong pulls from the body, from the chakra centers in the body. And this is indication that you have home, or you have come from these areas, or they are familiar, you have lived there before. Your part in all of this is to live as best you can, to be compassionate, and yet to enhance your own life as you never have before. To make your body better than ever. If you have to lose weight, lose it. If you have to eat better, do it. Invest in who you are. Modify. See if you can create balance. This is what you came for. You came to dismantle things. You are the dismantlers. You are the ones who see through things. And when anyone starts to say the emperor has no clothes, there it goes for the emperor. Do you understand? Even if only one person says, he's naked, and you've all been in your mind saying, this is naked. What's going on in the world? these energies have built so much power now. So what are you going to build?